I'm Michael Warrior, aka Julie. Welcome to my channel. Today I am, yes, barefaced. The only thing I'm wearing is a mascara and my skincare. Today I'm going to be doing a try-on of all of the items I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale. Some of the items I won't be trying on camera, but I will give you my first impression thoughts. Others I will be experimenting with. If you're new, welcome. WIGO stands for When You Get Old. I would love if you would click that like button. And if you're feeling extra adventurous, hitting the subscribe button. All right, let's get started. All right, I'm a little nervous about this first product. That is from the Sephora collection, and this is the Self-Tanning Drops. Yes, I'm going to be trying that on right now. It does take 5 hours for you to actually notice anything. So fingers crossed, I remember later this evening to come back in and do a check-in. So this is what the product looks like. It's nice that it's a dark bottle. I'm assuming there's some ingredient in here which should not get exposure to sunlight. It comes with a dropper. Let's first test. Okay, it's kind of little thicker. All right, enough rambling. Let me clip my hair up and give this product a try. All right, I took my shirt off because I wasn't certain if, I don't know, if it would stain. I also want to make sure I'm not just doing my face, that I come down my neck and get my décolletage, because I do wear V-neck shirts often, and nobody wants a fake tan that stops here and then you have a white patch. At least I don't like that aesthetic. All right, what I'm going to be adding the drops to is this daily moisturizer from Selfless by Hiram. It's the Niacinamide and Maracuja. I don't know. I think I got it in an Ipsy box. I'm working my way towards hitting pan. Based off of how big it seemed like those tanner drops are, I'm just gonna little that much, and let's hope that's enough. Let's do another little squirt. So that's probably how much I would normally put just on my face and bring down my neck slightly. So I'm concerned how much extra product those drops are going to add, but I will be taking it down a little further. All right, I didn't say to shake it, but I'm going to shake it just in case. All right, I'm going to do 5 drops. So we got 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That is what that looks like. It's runnier than the lotion. Hopefully you can see that. All right, here we go to town. I'm just gonna mix, 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 mix. And then it mixed in nicely. And let's pray I don't miss a spot. All right, I'm a little red because I've been, smushing my hands into my face. So my hands look like. I'm going to go wash them because nobody wants fake tan hands. I'll be right back with my shirt back on. All right, I'm back, and I've zoomed in so that we can get started with some of the other products. I picked up a lot of lip products, so I want to get one on my lips now so I have time to try the others. I picked up from the Sephora collection their lip balm, and this is in the scent Coconut. I love coconut scented products. It does come safety sealed in the sense where there is a sticker. All right, so this is how much product you get. Decent, or I'd say standard amount. Let's see if it has a scent. Very subtle coconut scent. All right, let's see how smooth it is. Very comfortable from first application. Has a very, very, very subtle coconut taste, if you even want to call it that. All right, first impression, I'm enjoying it. Just note, is this paper? I think the cap is paper, a thick paper. Does not snap, so I question, okay, it has a nice little suction, but if over time, after opening it, if it's gonna crack and not stick on, we will find out that information in several months when this ends up in my empties video. The next product I'm going to test out on camera as well, and I need to do this before I actually apply makeup. because I need clean brushes to do so. So this here is from Cinema Secrets, and it's a makeup brush cleanser. It's quick drying and rinse free, which for me, a mega lazy girl, that sounds fantastic. Ooh, that smells strong. Again, it doesn't say, or I don't think, to shake it. I'm just going to shake it. It does say to pour a tiny amount into a small tray. For me, my small tray is a lid to a brush mixer. The spongy stuff that gets powders off of brushes. Quick change? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. So, question is, what do they call a small amount? All right, I hate bottles like that because see how it drips more down the side than into whatever you're pouring it into? And I feel like I got way too much. I don't know if I can show you. It feels like there's a lot of alcohol just because I got some on my fingers. All right, let's see how this works out. Let me know if you've tried this before, and if so, if there's a better way to get it out. I wish I had one of those lids where you kind of push down and it had a little teeny spout, because that, not just this product, but any product with a wide mouth, you go to pour it and it goes down the side. All right, so we have, this is not even the tiniest dent into my collection that needs to be cleaned, but I tried to grab various types. So I have a very dense brush here that I used for cream bronzer. You can see the cream bronzer. I have two brushes that I've been using for foundation, a blush brush, a dry or powder contour bronzer. This we could probably skip, but I wanted to see how it dealt with a very, very, very dense brush. And then I have two different sized fluffy eyeshadow brushes. Let's start with this one. I'm just gonna quickly dab it. It says it's kind of a rounded brush. All right, that's it. And then it says to grab a towel or a cloth. I have this, which I picked up from Amazon. And supposedly you just start smushing and rubbing. And there, well, that came off on that towel. Ooh, look, I'm going to go back, but I missed a couple spots. But I don't know if you recall, it was dead center. And now look, wow, that took it off. The problem is, do I have a big enough towel to do all those brushes? All right, there is the brush. Wow, that did clean the brush. It doesn't feel wet per se. I still feel a little something. It does smell kind of not quite as strong as paint thinner, but if you had a light version of paint thinner mixed with alcohol, yeah, it's definitely a chemical scent. Hopefully that will dissipate. I don't want this video to be 18 hours long. Let me just do like a eyeshadow brush, and we will see how that works, and then I'll finish up the rest off camera. So hopefully you were able to see how much pigment was on that brush. Again, I'm just gonna swirl it into this towel. Okay, yes, clean brush. Again, with the scent. It feels, I don't know if it'll pick up. I can see a shiny bit of whatever that cleansing stuff is, so I probably need to rub it on the towel a bit more and just really make sure that cleanser is out of it. I'm gonna set that aside to dry, and then I'll be back to finish with the remaining products. All right, so here is how it did with cleaning the brushes. I must say, it did a better job on the fluffier brushes than it did on the more dense brushes, in the sense where I can still smell the product in the dense brushes, and I think it's still kind of deep inside. I had to scrub and grab a second towelette. I don't know what you're going to pick up on camera, but hopefully you can see all of the dirtiness, the bronzers, the concealers, foundations, and then I went, after I thought it was clean and I still smelled it, I took this second towel and yeah, went to town. So That's probably because of the denser brushes. I don't know that I'm going to use those today, but I will be using a fluffier brush because the scent has completely dissipated. And oddly enough, it's kind of left with a subtle, nice scent. It's not super floral, super sweet, but it's kind of a, I smell a little something, and it no longer smells like lighter fluid. All right, I am back with my foundation, concealer, touch-up of mascara, and my eye look, which, let's just say, I needed a nude. All right, speaking of my eyes, let's move on to eyeliner. I know, I'm putting my makeup on in a really different and strange order than I'm used to, but I don't like seeing my eye look not complete. And to complete an eye look for me, I need eyeliner. And this is an interesting product in my opinion. It's a gel eyeliner, but look how long it is, because on one end is a brush. I don't use gel eyeliners on top of my lids, but because it came with a brush and because I'm feeling adventurous today, I thought I could try it both on top of my lids and in the waterline. It's what I would consider a standard gel eyeliner. You're going to have to sharpen it. This feels like plastic, which is not my favorite type because they just don't sharpen very well. But let's see how it does on the top waterline. All right, for a first use, not too bad. I think I had to rub back and forth a few times, probably because it's brand new and maybe there was a little overspray, or I don't know. Let's see if it works better on the second eye. All right, let me move on to the top lids, and while I'm doing that, we will check in afterwards to see if it's transferred down. Now, I don't normally do this, and the tip isn't super duper sharp, which actually for my waterline, I prefer it to be a little more dull. But because we're going on top, I don't know how this is going to work out. Let me just maybe put a little on the outer corner, and then I can use the brush to blend it over. I don't know. Let me know if you use a gel tip on your top lashes or, you know, next to your eyeshadow. I'm so used to just going in with a liquid liner. Okay, so it's very subtle. It's pretty. I'm used to the more, you know, what do you call that? Super graphic, just line, you know, something you could do like a cat eye with. Not that I do cat eye, but you catch my drift. All right, very subtle. Let's match the other side and move on to the remaining face products. All right, this next product is also from the Sephora collection. This here is the contour stick, and I have it in the shade Fair to Light. It does come safety sealed again with a sticker. This is what Fair to Light looks like. And there it is swatched. In the swatch, I have high hopes because it's not too orange and not super gray toned. What I would call a contour bronzer. That's what I call everything. Whether it's just a bronzer or just a contour. It's a contour bronzer because it goes on my cheek. All right. Very glidey, very lazy girl approved on first swipe. Let's see how it blends out. Did it blend away? By the way, I used one of the brushes I cleaned. Maybe let's just try a dry sponge and see if the brush took it away. This typically is how I will apply a contour bronzer stick, is with a dry brush or dry sponge, because I think it blends out beautifully and doesn't pull away all of the pigment, and also kind of smooshes it in with the foundation. All right, very light, much lighter than I thought. Not that I wanted to go ham, but even in real life, it's light, which if you want a natural look, you're going to the office, you're running to the doctor's appointment, I would say this is a good everyday look. It probably will build up, but because I have another product, I'm not going to do that today. I'm not mad at the product, but I'll definitely have to play around with it to see if it's buildable. All right, the next product is Bougie Bougie Bougie. This here is from Hourglass, and it's the Ambient Lighting Bronzer. And I have this shade Diffused Bronze Light, which on the website is like the middle shade, but the one I got seems to have more of the cream than the darker swirl. I don't know. I did swirl it around, so it's not quite as clean as when I did the unboxing. And by the way, this is the mini. I'm sure you can tell because how tiny it is. This mini still costs $30. Yeah, she's bougie. So I'm just gonna swirl it all around, and oh, it's super powdery, and let's see. Yeah, it's super light. Okay, so I rubbed off. Can you see how much more cream there is than the darker shade, which isn't super dark? But let's see what this will do, if anything, on my face. Not much, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to take this back. I don't know. I just was expecting a little more payoff. Keep in mind, I'm fair. It's a very soft, buttery, like the formula, when you touch it, it's like, ooh. I just want to see if in store they have ones that are marbled a little better, because on the website, there was more brown and less cream color, but maybe in editing I'll be able to see better. Also, maybe, is that tan kind of coming in a little bit? I feel like I'm extra bronzy and this is the first bronze I'm applying. That could be part of the issue. All right, beautiful product, just super bougie pricey. This product I picked up, which is from Summer Fridays, and it's the Lip Butter Balm. What shade did I get this in, or flavor? Pink Sugar. So I'm not going to put this on now because I have yet more lip products, but I have used this a few times. I love the applicator. So you just squeeze up. It's thicker, which I appreciate, so it doesn't squirt out way too much. It just sits there, apply it. It has a lovely, subtle, kind of sweet scent, and it feels wonderful on the lips. Okay, so here is the lip product I want to try on next. This is from Tower 28, and this was a nice little duo where you got a lip pencil and a lip gloss. I'm not sure if they're both in the shade Ice Pistachio, but one of them is called Ice Pistachio. That's all I could gleam off the tiny writing on the box. All right, so here's one of the rare times you will ever see me use a lip liner. Can you even see it? It's a soft brown, which I'm certain once the lip product goes on, it's probably just gonna kind of rub in and dissipate. But let's go in now with the lip gloss. The applicator is a flat paddle. I thought it would have a better scent. Not better, like a scent. Better as in more, not as in it was bad and I wanted it to smell better. Super comfortable. It blended in nicely with the lip liner, as one would hope, since they were sold together. And the brown kind of nude crept up as I pursed my lips, but I like that look. Yeah. All right, let's go back to the cheeks. I know this video is gonna be super long. What I got for that area of my face is from Natasha Denona. This here is the My Mini Dream Glow Blush. If you like Natasha Denona as much as I do, OMG. This packaging is the same soft touch, the same look and feel, same quality as her full-size palettes. But look, it's an itty bitty mini. It does come with a mirror. And here are what the shades look like. So my lights are kind of muting them, or if I just sit here for a second, there it kind of comes into focus. They are still very light, so there's kind of a more blush shade, and then super soft, and then this is what I would consider a highlighter. It's going to be a challenge because it's so tiny, is getting, a big fluffy brush in here and not getting the highlighter part. So I'm going in with like a smaller brush, and just see how that does. This brush is kind of a little more dense, but let's hope I don't go super ham. That's really pretty, and I'm glad I grabbed a smaller brush. I think it worked out great. Now I actually have blush on and not a big chunk of super highlighter. On my unboxing video, I just swirled everything and it came up more shimmery, which isn't a bad thing. I just wasn't going for that vibe, and it also really muted down the shade. So yes, if you want more pigment, go in with a smaller brush. But don't go ham on one side and not the other. Holy cow. Hold on. I think I finally got past that little overspray. Yeah, so let's match, and let's grab the tool I use to apply foundation and just kind of, tame that sucker down. Okay, now let's grab the other side, and maybe that will tame it down and also give a little shimmer. I'm going to go in with a brush I normally use for a highlighter and just hit this end, and let's see if that has a shimmer or if, I don't know. We'll just kind of hit it up there. Yeah, okay, definitely. That is a highlighter shade, or has the shimmer glimmer of a highlighter. Very pretty. Now, I do want it blended out better. So I'm just going to grab a brush that is not clean. At some point I used a contour or something. I don't know. It's fluffy, so I'm just going to do this, get everything all blended, and then move on to the last product. Well, the last makeup product. And you're not going to be able to see it because I'm already wearing something, but hopefully we will. This here is from Fenty. This is the Gloss Balm. And what shade did I get? This is called a Sweetmouth. Look how beautiful, pretty. It's just, if this was an eyeshadow, it'd be on my eyes. So since I do have a similar eyeshadow look, let's apply this on top of the lip gloss, because that other lip gloss was what I'd say not super opaque, but it doesn't have any glimmer shimmer. So let's add some glimmer shimmer. This smells so good. I want to say it smells like strawberry, but don't quote me. It's definitely a fruit scent. When it comes to lip products, I like that even more than like a vanilla cake. That is looking so good. All right, let me take out my silly hair clip and hope it didn't mess up my hair. I think that tan is coming through. Hold on, it's only been a couple hours. Do we see? Ooh, I don't know if you can see that. Can you guys see that? Let me zoom back out. All right, I've zoomed back out. So hopefully you can see the difference there. Oh God, did I miss a spot? I can't tell if that's a shadow. Like right here, a shadow. Oh, no, wait, what? Oh no. Did I like go like this and get more? I will still check back in later this evening, because I don't know if that's a shot. I don't know what's going on there, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Let's finish up this video. So the last thing I wanted to talk about that I picked up in the haul are these two cleansers, or they're for removing makeup, and I picked them up specifically to remove my waterproof mascara. I've used both of them a few times. Here are my first impressions. So, Clarins, super expensive. Didn't realize when I spent $30, I assumed the product would be more this size than this size. This here is my holy grail. It's from Lancome. It's the bifocil. What I love about this one, obviously the formula, but the packaging, the way you dispense it, it has this big hole, which I guess some people may pour onto a cotton pad. It's the perfect size to put a Q-tip in. And so I shake it up, put my Q-tip in, go to town. This one from Clarins, unfortunately, has the standard little itty bitty baby hole. So you have to grab a cotton round or cotton square pad, put it on. Some just came out. And then I try to put it on my Q-tip still. So I hold the Q-tip over the cotton pad, put it on, it dribbles. Anyways, my point is you go through product way more quickly, and it didn't work as well as the Lancome does. So I'm also contemplating possibly taking that back. I don't know. It's been a few weeks. Can you still do it? This makeup remover from Clinique, why did nobody tell me about this? So it's still bougie, still expensive, but I want to say it's still less than the Lancome. This, I want to say, is a travel sample size. I got it for $15, but their bigger size is maybe $26, whereas this is $52. Yeah. So I'm going to definitely be looking out for either Ulta, or I think Sephora. Yes, I got it at Sephora. Ulta carries it as well. Macy's, let me know. Ping me. If you ever see this on sale, let me know. This, by the way, the opening, and I'm not sure if it's just because it's a travel size or if all of them come this way. It has a wide mouth, which those who use cotton pads may hate. For those who use Q-tips, it's fantastic because obviously a wide mouth Q-tip fits right in. The one time I used this, it took one Q-tip, both sides, to remove one eye's worth of makeup. Normally, with the bifocil from Lancome, I can use 2, sometimes 2.5 Q-tips per eye. So, I'm excited that I finally discovered that product. All right, anything else I picked up? I think that's everything. Apologies in advance that this was such a long video. I think that tanner is kicking in way more than I thought, and a lot quicker, because I've only been filming for about 2 hours, and they said it would take 5 hours. So let's pray I didn't get too much right under there, because now I'm looking like Pepe Le Pew. All right, I am back doing a check-in. It is now 9 p.m. I started filming at 2 p.m. So I just wanted to point out that this on camera, for whatever reason, is a shadow. Thank God. I'm going to insert a photo I took in natural daylight when I was in my car on my way out. Yes, it isn't bad tanning, but for whatever reason, this lighting puts a shadow right there. You can see, here's my normal pasty pale, and here is the tan. So it works. I also popped in to give an update of the eyeliner. It did transfer down. Honestly, I'm not disappointed because to me, every gel eyeliner transfers down. All right, back to the video. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you could do me a big favor, clicking the thumbs up, it really does help with my channel to grow. All right, thanks everyone.